From the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens, we've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the New York Mets. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Siggy here at Citi Field, and of course, known as a pitcher's park, but this ballpark's gotten a little smaller over the years as they've changed the dimensions.
It's a different ballpark. It plays differently, and these hitters are really feeding off of it. You give the pitcher a nice little lead, and we see those players getting comfortable and leading the team to victory.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway, and on the hill, a soft tossing lefty, just like you, Chris. Jose Quintana. What do you got on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do, to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Out to short. Toss to Alonso. 1 out in the top of the first. And time now for the Marlins lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
That offering is downstairs. Got the back going too soon. It's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Missed with a changeup. Now 2-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. Josh Bell next to hit for the Marlins. Swing and a ball popped up. Out number 2. Here's Josh Bell. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He's got it, and that is that. End of a half inning of play. No score. Back here in Queens, and on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo.
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Brandon Nimmo in the box now, takes strike 1. And now it's even up. To the right side. Arise on to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
1 out, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Ball 1 there. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. Right through there for a strike. Luzardo, 26 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. We played an inning, no score. Down the third baseman, Jake Berger. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single. And a pitch. That one ran inside, almost got him. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the grab, and there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Drew Smith up and throwing. Lopez getting loose as well. Man at second. Back to the mound. Oh, look at the stop. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
That is it. The left fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
Runners at the corners here. 1 away. And the batter now, Brian De La Cruz. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Nice stop. Over first. Nicely done for the out.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive, has to get up. Clean exchange to throw a strike across the diamond. And what a tremendous play.
And up next for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. in there at the knees for a strike. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Two outs. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. A run, a hit, and a man left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Marlins 1 and the Mets nothing. Well, 1-run game, and here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Big time power. Luzardo back to work. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. Well, he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Daryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does.
Oh, and this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And they walk it off.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
And your final score here today.